Hello there and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Yes, back on the good old Dyson Sphere Program. Going to be continuing where we left off last time. I didn't do anything in between the episodes or anything like that, so I didn't even manage to be able to let the game run. I end up spending most of my time on Terratech Worlds. There's you got the Steam Next Fest going, and I got a video out right now. That's Terratech Worlds. Definitely one of my favorite games for this upcoming section. Definitely a game I'm going to be looking at getting at in the future as well. Really awesome. Do be sure to check that out. I don't know, you might regret watching me play it, but you won't regret seeing the game. It's a pretty cool game. But anyway, so let's see, we solved a whole bunch of issues last episode once again. Now this planet is completely full of everything, like it should, and whatnot. Yeah, everything's being made like it's supposed to, and we got our little mall here. The next thing we got to focus on is getting the same factories which we already have. So we're going to need this system over here. We're going to need to put one of these down on the other planet. Let's check our transportation. Yeah, we do have that availability. Okay. So we're going to put down another one of these. We actually need 64 of these because we're going to be putting another one on the other side of the planet. That's going to be taking the heavy oil and hydrogen from this system and putting it into this system right here to then produce energetic graphite, because there's two ways you can get energetic graphite. You can either get it through coal, which we're not going to do because we are very limited, or you could get it through the you can get it through the other system like that, with hydrogen and oil, which hydrogen and oil is what gets produced when you produce the other thing. Now it's not 1-to-1, and I do know this, so it's going to be what I might do is I might delete every other one, as far as the refineries. Yeah, because if you look at it over here, we take oil, we turn it into 2 oil and 1 hydrogen. We then take that the X-ray cracking recipe, which takes our 2 oil, or it takes one of our oil and 2 of our hydrogen, which we're not producing both in the same seconds, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4 seconds each. I wish it was 1-to-1, like it was. It would swap it. All right. Hopefully, I fixed that. Where were we? Yeah, we need to get back to the oil here. So we had X-ray cracking. Yeah, I was getting this random popping in my headset, and that's probably not a good sign. Yes, like it was the mic was disconnecting or something. I don't know. But we got even though it's a wired headset. We have plasma refining. Yep, that takes 4 seconds. It makes 2 oil and 1 hydrogen. 2 oil, 1 hydrogen. But we need 2 hydrogen. But we make the extra hydrogen, so we can just loop that back in. Yeah, we're making the extra hydrogen. We just take one of those hydrogens and stick it back into the system. And that'll do. Yeah, we can just do that. Okay. But yeah, we're going to take those 2 systems and put them on the other planet. And then we're just going to start shipping out the oil instead. Now, as you can see, we are very, very low on coal, essentially. I mean, we got a lot of coal in here, but eventually this is going to run out, so. Let's go ahead and let's make sure we got everything. We need the refineries. We need 64 of those refineries. Oil refinery. Alright, so plasma exciters, which I have a bunch of, but if we need... just pull out a freaking calculator here and tell you exactly how many I need. Because we gotta take all this back, essentially, to the other planet. So we take that 10, well that's 64, that's 640 steel. That's easy. 640. So circuit boards, 6 times 64. 384 circuit boards, which we're actually carrying that. And then we just need 384 plasma exciters. Plasma exciters are over on this end of it. Yeah, I don't know why my headset was popping. Like it was in the... It was actually in the speakers. The speakers were popping. The sound was fine, just had popping extra. Don't ask me. So yeah, 384. So we just needed like 2 stacks. That's 400. No, stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. I'm so used to closing out the menus with tab and things like that. It's just, that's one of them things. Okay, now we just need the steel and the stone brick, which we're bringing in a whole bunch of stone bricks, so we can just steal some from that box. Alright, so steel, 640, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Oh, there I go again. Okay, and then we'll just have to grab stone brick as we make. Chewing through the stone brick, I tell ya. I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that. I don't know why it's so bad today. I just keep hitting tab, which tab is a stupid button to auto move. Can I change that? You know what? You know, how about this? How about we just change that? After this many hours into this game, I'm finally changing the tab. I'll just look for it in here. Tab. No. Tab. Fast fill materials with tab. Can we cancel that key? Yeah. There we go. So now if we grab a stack, we can't. It's still doing it. What the? Did I not save? Oh, you gotta click apply. I forgot. That was actually my bad. Actually, I was right there. Alright, cancel key. Apply. So now... Hey, there we go. I can hit tab all I want, but it's not going to close my menus. Alright. That'll just be a simple change. That'll just make my... Yeah, see there, I went and hit tab immediately without even thinking about it. So I would have done it again. Okay, let's stop doing that bull crap. It is the morning, so it does kind of make sense. Okay. And then... What, I managed to grab 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. I should be able to make the other oil refineries. So we made... How many did we make? 40? Made 40, 50, 60, 4. That's exactly the amount we need. Okay, and that didn't leave us with much of anything. I'm gonna go grab a stack of plasma exciters, though, because those do go for a lot of different things recently, so definitely want to have at least a stack of those. And then... Let's see, do we have any? No, we don't have any of these. Grab a stack of them as well. We have steel now. Let's take all the foundation we can carry. Whoops. Get rid of those. Yeah, we'll take all the foundation we can carry as well. A lot of the belts and inserters and stuff is from when we removed all those facilities. Okay, let's get some fuel and then we're ready to go. Fuel, 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 over here, fuel. Oh, hold on. Throw that away. We'll have one slot in our inventory. So that one. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready. Let's go ahead and head off to the other planet. To Wolfram 1. Fly! Up, up, up and away. I gotta get ourselves into space. And then... go! Okay, and here we are. Let's go ahead and get this system set up, shall we? We'll put it on the north side here. This will be the oil refinery, and then we're going to put it down another oil refinery and swap out the recipes so that we can get the energetic graphite that we need. Yep, we grab pull oil. There we go. Whoa. There they go. I think they went out to do... I don't know what they went out to do. That was weird. Anyway, we'll get this thing built. Okay, that one's built, and it's hooked up to power via the titanium right here, which is nice. So that would be our oil, bringing in oil and then exporting these, which will be nice. Want to make sure something, yeah, okay. Then we'll head to the other end. Look at all this. So much stuff. We got steel going? Yeah, we got steel going. Yep. Just checking on my systems that we finished last time. Yep. Okay. We are ready to go with that. Very good. Oh. Well, crap. Well, yeah, both of those nodes are fully covering that. Crap. Ugh. How do I mine these up real quick? I could bury them, I suppose. Dang it, that actually is irritating. That it's right near the pole. Both of those. The only thing I could think of is we shut down all oil sending, or iron sending. And then we just hit demand on all these. We just hit demand. Anything that takes iron, we need to hit demand on. That way it gets full. And then we continue to send iron off. Let's see. I think we got another facility over here. It's got iron. Oh, I did tell it to demand that. That one got told to demand as well. Where are these ships coming from? They're coming from this way. So there must be an iron node on this side of the planet. Aha, this one here. Demand. Okay. Then that will, there's that one. Check this one here too. Yeah, that one's set on demand. Okay. Yeah, and you can see the demand, nobody's getting any iron. Which means that we're not sending any more of it out. Oh, it's gonna take forever as well. Ugh. It's just gonna take forever because it's 1 point some odd million iron just to get rid of it. Let's cut this off over here. Okay. And then collection. Get all these miners surrounding these. I suppose if we put down enough towers, we could just like, you know, get rid of all this. It would take a lot of towers, though. Oh, jeez. Alrighty. There we go. Not too bad. It's a little weird up here at the pole. The belts do weird things sometimes, but because there's so many grid changes. But yeah, hopefully we can get all that iron mined out. It is going to take a while. There is 1.4 million and 1.3 million on this side, but this will be the only supply, so hopefully this one will just run out eventually. And then when it does, we'll be here to put down the next facility. Alright. Yeah, because we definitely need that for the iron. I mean, look at this. We're sucking it down. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I do want to get to the proliferators. Proliferators. The sprays. I want to get to the sprays today. I do want to get them starting to be made. So we need to choose a spot for a factory. I think, because they don't take up very much room, I might take up like the space next to these or something like that, and then we'll do a tiered system, I think. So yeah, if we go over to our blueprint book here, we actually have this set up and ready to go. We've got Mark 1, and we've got 100 of these things being made. Oh. This one is a little bit different than I expected. A little bit of a different factory. Oh, is this... No, it's not for that. It's for that. Maybe we should make that on the Earth-like planet, you think? Because there's so many nodes of freaking materials on this planet. It's like, by the time we find a spot, we're not going to be able to find a spot for the next one, and... Yeah, there's just too much. There's too many resources on this planet. I think I had these like near the pole. I think when I built these. Yeah, it's definitely built for like this, at least, or for like the other stuff. But I want to get the factories down at the very least as well. I guess we'll worry about that one later too. So much to do. So many factories to build. Yeah, that freaking energetic graphite, it's gonna irritate the crap out of me. Okay, stone brick, that's also in a smelting. Oh no, we got that. We got stone brick right there. I guess what would be the next logical step then? Would be probably to start getting like these kind of factories going, like tier 2 factories essentially. Like get them, a whole bunch of magnetic coils. I think we have quite a few blueprints for different things. We got a sulfuric acid plant. Wait, is that with the new stuff? That's with Mark II built. Oh no, that's what we just created, I think. A double input. A diamond ring. That's funny. I forgot if we did that. Fire ice factory, that'll produce hydrogen. I was trying to think what would be... Probably this one, huh? This has got 50 machines in it. 50 machines making magnets. Of course, our later stuff was here. We had 100 machine. Alright, 25 machine, 40 machine. Why 40, I wonder? Maybe 50 was too big. Wait, that's not 40 machines. What are you talking about? What the heck did I set up for in some of these blueprints? I have to go through it. It says 40 machine factory, and there's only 20 of them. What the heck did I do? Let's do the ILS 50 machine, but we'll have to downgrade the machines, of course, to Mark IIs. But this one's a 50 machine factory. We use that for magnets. Might be the best. Yeah, if we go like here, ish. Kind of center it on there. Oops. Immediately it went off. Did you see that? Okay. So it's got 3. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Freaking inventory's in the way. It's like I was trying to center it on that. So it's more here, actually. Let's see. Actually, it's more here. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, right there. Yeah, we could leave it like this. Okay. And then what we do... downgrade just once. Okay, and that'll turn those into Mark IIs. Alright, and this will be our magnet factory, I guess. Wait a minute. This could be another factory. I actually have a blueprint for motors. And this one makes magnets too, doesn't it? Electric motors and magnets. 50 each. Okay. Let's go ahead and set that up here somewhere. Take their inventory. Okay, that's not gonna work. What about over here? We'd have a lot of stuff to fill in. And there's stuff in the way there. Let's see, this one, it has the magnet factory for the motors only. It needs magnets, doesn't it? It's only a little tower, too. Putting it on this side would make the most sense. Or putting it on this side. We'd have to get rid of the rivers, though. We do have foundations and we have soil piles, so we can definitely fill in. At least all the way up to here. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do this and do that for the moment. Actually, it's already hooked. Okay. What was this going? Oh, this goes to up there. All right. Okay. Well, we'll pull power across the river here and go this way with it. Okay. Now we need to go get belts. Guess we'll let them build this. Yeah, we needed 2 magnet factories. One is going to be for those motors as well, so. Oh, this is a dual input as well, so that works out perfectly. Alright, let's go get some belts, which we should have belts here already. The belts that we had in our inventory was from when we picked up all those facilities that we didn't need anymore. Well, that we couldn't use, really. Actually, that was all the belts. Oh, crap us. Oh, man. Well, then. So we'll have to go get some belts. That's okay. We need to figure out the oil situation anyway. Speaking of which, I will grab some of this, and some of these, so we can get the oil flowing. I think it already has ships, so we should be good there. And I shouldn't need. I don't have any belts anyway. I was gonna say I shouldn't need belts. Like, well, I don't have any. All right. And we'll bring back some more foundation too if we have any. But yeah, we need to bring back belts. Belts are a big thing. Thought we had belts here. I guess I took them with me when I left. That's okay though. Yeah, sad that I couldn't set up my facility there. We might be setting it up on this planet. Balls. Hold on. Back we go. Let me go get one of those, or let me go and grab my, I don't need my full inventory, I just need, I need the towers that we made. Did you guys hear that? I must have been hearing things. could have swore I heard a howl from a wolf. That makes no sense. It's not possible. Anyway. Nah, I'm auditory hallucinating. The heck? So we need these as well. I'm just gonna grab them, and then we'll grab all of our... We'll grab our ships. Yeah, we'll just grab some of that as well. I just needed some of these towers. Let's see, we won't need inserters or belts because we're getting ready to grab some more anyway. I should probably take these. The reason is because there might that other pole might need those, or might need foundation to be put down. Yeah, shouldn't need anything else, I don't think. Oh, we're gonna need these because we're not gonna be making any of those. I don't think that has. What else does that blueprint have? Oh, it has the oil refineries. Oh, I would have totally screwed that up. Inserters and belts. Yeah, let's grab those oil refineries that we made. Okay, and we'll just use them. And then what we'll do is we'll set a factory here somewhere, or one of these towers, actually, probably this one, to do remote demand. Oh yeah, we set a tower up already. Because we are making it there. We are making it there, so yeah, we'll just set it up there. That'll work. This one's full of ships, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. And it's full of the drones as well. Okay, now we're ready to head off. Off to the sun. There we go. Look at all those ships flying back and forth. Crazy. Okay, here we are on the Earth-like planet. So there's the one. We need to go to the other pole here. And get that all set up and ready to go. Holy crap, we're into the 4th box on the yellow. This thing's taking so long. Jeez. Oh, I'm so glad I brought foundation. The foundation. Cause jeesh. Oh, there went all my soil pile. No more soil pile here. Got some there. And some there. That ain't gonna be much though. The ocean's deep here. Dang it. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, this is where it's going to take a lot. But yeah, we need this. This is the last ring that we need. That wasn't very much. There's some more forest over here, though, that we can ruin. Yeah, I'm just trying not to use all my foundation. Trying to get all the soil pile for it. Nah, balls. Still not much, but it's something. then at least with this method, what we can do, I only have 127. Hold on, okay, go some more. With this method, at least we can produce our energetic graphite that we're going to need. We'll have to ship it to the other planet, but while that other planet is mining that iron, until that iron's done, I'm going to be stuck with producing it here. It's like, yes, I could cover up the nodes, but I'd have to eventually use that iron anyway. Because, you know, OCD tells me, hey, you need to use up all the resources on that planet before you move on, which is part of the challenge. We do have a personal challenge going on as well, in case you forgot. The challenge is that we're not allowed to go to another planet to gather a specific resource until we've mined all the resource on the current star system that we have. So let's say I run out of coal. I'm allowed to go out to another star system to go get more coal, but that's it. I cannot go get any other resource. Same with iron, same with stone, same with copper, titanium, silicon ore, yeah. Same with that. Same with the silicon ore. I'm not allowed to do that. So the iron that we have on that planet and the one on the desert planet, that's the iron that we get until we run out of iron completely. That's what I'm going for, essentially. So it's a bit of a personal challenge. Kind of makes things a little bit more interesting. Keeps you in the same star system for much longer, as well. And maybe next time we'll try a different challenge. Maybe we'll try like a challenge of you're only allowed to produce so much, or you're only allowed to spend so much time in one star system before you have to move on to a new one. And you got to start, and with each star system you got to start all over. There's going to be maybe no transportation in between star systems. You can transport between planets, but you can't do between star systems. that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? We'll do that some other time, though. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This pull oil refinement. Set that down. Oh yeah, we gotta go get belts and inserters. So we'll go get belts and inserters, which are over here. Over here. I'm just gonna grab the entire box of belts. Because we're gonna need it all. So, like, we are gonna need all of that. 2, 3. That should be enough, I think. Meat inserts, 103, yeah. We got 600, so. Okay, then we'll get this all placed and built up. And then we need to change all the filters and mess with the inserters on this. And then, before I do anything else, I am going to save it. That way we could have the same blueprint just for a different type of system. I think that'll be really cool. Okay, that's now all built and it's bringing us oil. No, stop that. Stop. Go away. All you bots, go away. Stupid bots. Okay, so now we got to set our filters. So this one's going to be... I'm going to have to clear them belts, aren't I? Yep. I think that's it. Yeah, because they went out to the outer ring, and then that was it. Okay. This one's going to take another ring of belts as well. So, yes. Alrighty, so we need to set up and change this to... I'm glad I didn't set up any power, because then I would have had to clear other belts as well. We need to set this to X-ray cracking, which is going to take 2 inputs, and we need 2 outputs as well. So we need hydrogen going in, and hydrogen coming out, as well as oil. So, where'd the X-ray cracking one go? That's gonna be hard to tell. I lost it. Okay, let's go set this up. X-ray cracking. Alright, so I think the... oh, this is gonna be interesting. Because we need hydrogen in and out, as well as oil, heavy oil outwards. Heavy oil and hydrogen coming out. And we got 2 belts. Yeah, we're already taking up all the belts. Because we're going to be outputting hydrogen and energetic graphite. Energetic graphite. So how are we going to set this up? The hydrogen's going to have to split. We're going to have to split the hydrogen because we can't have an out belt of hydrogen as well as an input. Because we're going to end up with an overage of, or we're going to end up with extra hydrogen. So we need to put hydrogen in and hydrogen out at the same time. Oh, we can't do that though, because we need to bring hydrogen in. What are we going to do with the excess hydrogen? We can't just put it in the same tower, because you can't have 2 filters of the same type. You can't have 2 hydrogen filters. Yeah, because we're going to have hydrogen coming in. Wait, no, this is going to produce the extra hydrogen that we need. Are we going to end up with extra hydrogen? Yes, yes we are. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we throw a splitter on the hydrogen, which is going to be... we'll have it be the hydrogen belt that's already here. So we're going to split this off, and then we're going to then... and then we're going to put it back into the system. To then go back. So the amount of hydrogen we produce, we're putting it back into the system as well. I think. And we need to get it back onto one of these belts. And we're going to need a... okay, that's gonna be the other thing, is how do we get the hydrogen into these? We can't do a feedback system. We can output... No. I was going to say we can output the hydrogen. But we can't, though. Not on the front side. There's no inputs. There is an input on the back we can use for hydrogen. We can use that inner ring that's already there. And then what we do is we output the hydrogen onto that outer ring, and then we output the hydrogen as well onto one of these belts. Okay, that could work. So instead of doing this, what we're already doing, like this here, because we're outputting the hydrogen, we do this instead. We take this belt and we just go to here. So then basically you're going to have an input of hydrogen and then an output of hydrogen as well. Because we can't necessarily put a splitter there. But we can definitely put an extra belt. And then run that belt to here instead of... So instead of this... Oh, don't want to delete it all. Then it'll be this way. An interesting solution to an interesting problem. Well, maybe not an interesting solution, but a solution to a problem, to an interesting problem to have. So yeah, then we... Oh yeah, I forgot. The way this works is you have to do... Yeah, you have to do that. So it's nice and straight. Okay, so we're gonna have to... So yeah, we're gonna pull from here and go straight across like that. Okay. And then of course we're gonna have this going to that. So it's gonna pull hydrogen off of the line as it's coming out as well. And each one of these is gonna do that. Okay, we'll get that portion of it set up just real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have to rebuild this entire factory. Probably take up the rest of the episode with this one. This is taking some thinking. Okay, so I was thinking and thinking and thinking, right? It's like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I thought I had a plan, but then I had another plan, and I was like, oh, this is working great. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't work. And then I'm like, rethink it, and then rethink it. Okay, so I spent probably the last like 20-30 minutes redoing this. And I completely deleted the middle circle because I'm going to fix it, because I needed to redo the belts because they were a little wonky after messing with them so many times. Just like, so I had to redo a bit of stuff. So anyway, that's okay. So here's what I'm thinking, right? When it comes to producing energetic graphite, it takes, your 2 hydrogen and your single oil every 4 seconds, and then you get 1 energetic graphite, and then you get 3 hydrogen. That is already producing the hydrogen that the system needs in order to stay running. So it's actually producing more hydrogen than we need. So we don't need to bring in hydrogen at all. We don't need an output belt of hydrogen. We just need an output belt of oil and then input belt of both hydrogen and energetic graphite. All we got to do is kind of hand feed the system, and it will work. It'll work as intended. Or we can just switch the filter to remote demand, or a local demand, and get a little bit of hydrogen, and then set it back to local supply. That'll actually work. So yeah, so all the input belts are for hydrogen, and then all these output belts are for oil. And then we're going to need to input belts as well of energetic graphite, of course, from the top. I think I'm going to use the top one just like that. Yeah, so it's 1, 2. Yep. And then that'll be an input. Just like that. Same with this one. And then we just sacrifice an input for our spray when we eventually get that. Just like that. And then basically I'm just redoing kind of what I already had done. But these belts need to be exactly where they're at. I had to redo the belts because, like I said, they were a little funky. Plus the... Oh. That one is being stupid. Why is that one being stupid? Do I need to rebuild this section? Oh! I didn't go high enough. I was like, why is that one being so stupid? Just delete it. It's better to do it in one belt length anyway. Like, there we go. That's better. Wrong one. And then I thought, I had an iteration where I was going to use splitters and mergers and stuff, and use the priority system. Yeah, it just was not going to work the way I wanted it to. So that's okay. And then what I need to do is I need to then... I don't think that's far enough, is it? No. 1, 2, 3, maybe? 4. And that'll be the heavy oil. The hydrogen will come in at the bottom. The heavy oil will come in at the middle ring, and the output ring on the top will be the energetic graphite. Yeah, so basically what it's going to do is it's going to be the outputs of the hydrogen are going to go here, where these are. Well, basically it's going to go from here to there, like it's already outputting now, but then there's going to be an input on the back where the hydrogen belt is, and that's going to input the system. So it's basically just going to go out and go back in, kind of. I mean, it'll probably circulate around, but yeah, and unfortunately we won't be spraying it because it's almost impossible. But that's okay, I think, to be honest. I just need to spray the oil, I think. The oil and the... Yeah, if I spray the hydrogen, I'll end up with too much hydrogen. Anyway. But we'll be spraying the hydrogen as it goes back into the system, I suppose. So that'll work. Okay, I'll get those set up. Alright, that's all the heavy oil set up. I guess we can set up for the spraying of things. We'll start out over where the belt is, because that's where the ring was anyway. I suppose we could go out further, but nah, it's fine. So that one goes into a belt, so that's an output, and that one's an output. And then we need to make sure we end up on this ring here. So we got output, input, output. Right, output, yep, input, output, yep, okay. Perfect. Make sure we're on this ring here. Output, input, output. And then output, input, output. Alright, so then we're gonna go clockwise with this one. Or counterclockwise, because the rest of the system's going counterclockwise, so I might as well. I don't know what it's trying to do there. That is strange. What is it? Why is it doing that? Huh. Let's see. It's on the same ring. It shouldn't matter. I guess I don't understand why it's... I mean... I think I'm gonna put him out further. That looks really ugly. We'll put him on this outer ring here. We should be able to fit the... Yeah, we'll be able to fit that. I don't know why that... It worked so well last time. Now it's like, nope. So output, input, output. Yeah, that should look way better. Output, that'd be an input, output, but it's not an input. So we got power that covers that, right? Oh, we don't have any power that covers those. We'll have to put extra in place. There we go. Actually, I don't know what these were for. To be honest with you. I suppose that covers... That probably covers the belts, but we could have... Let's move the power out here then. Oh, we can't. That's why. Yeah, you can't... That's why I stuck it there instead. That's fine then. Extra Tesla tires never hurt anybody, right? I hope. Alright, so output, input, output. Input, output, input. Alright. Oh, but these are here. Now that I've got them where I want them, these are here. Wait, these will cover. Oh, so these are covered. Okay. Never mind that. Don't need the extra. Yeah, those are covered. If they're not covered by these, they're covered by these. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Alright, and then we'll go counterclockwise. Yeah, what is with the belt system right now? Yeah, it just wants to go all weird. I guess we just have to embrace the weirdness. Yeah, that's the only ones that do it too. This one is fine. Well, was fine. Until that happened. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll go to there, on each one of these. So to there, to there, to there. To there, to there, to there, then back around. There. At least that matches all the way around, I suppose. Okay, we're gonna redo that belt. Alright, that's good. I think that's probably the closest we get, right? Okay. Alright. So that works there. Okay. So the only thing that's left then is to reset all of these. We got to get the inserters set up and the filters set. Because we're going to do... Let's see, the heavy oil, what's going to be on the top shelf? Oh, yeah. And then all the hydrogen's going to end up here, so, okay. Cool. So we're going to have, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an input and then an output, and then that should all be all I need. An input of hydrogen and output of hydrogen. So basically if we do this, if we do output and then input, we could do a little internal loop right here. I think that'd be pretty cool. To go with the belt. Either that or we put the input from the next... I guess... Yeah, we put the input from the next. And then the output from here, and that might balance out a little better. And then we're going from one machine to the next rather than from the same machine over. Or maybe does it matter? I don't think it matters. I kind of like this idea though. So we output and then we input. Oh, let's switch this to X-ray cracking. So we output the hydrogen, the extra hydrogen, and we input the hydrogen, but then one goes past, you know, and it just goes on to the next set. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to work. Okay, but for now, let's just set this one machine up. Okay, so we've got that oil. The oil's already going in, I think. I think those are input belts, right? Because the old system was... No, this is an output belt. Okay. Yeah, because it only intakes oil, so... Okay, so then we're going to input our oil, our heavy oil, and then we're going to output from here. We're going to output our energetic graphite. Also, this filter needs to be set to hydrogen. Okay, so then we got that machine set up. So we got the input of hydrogen and the output of hydrogen. And we have the input of heavy oil and the output of energetic graphite. Now we can't just go around the ring and replace all these machines. We actually have to set up the next one as well. This one also has to be set to X-ray cracking. And then we replace this one. So that one's heavy oil. And then we need to output the energetic graphite on this belt. Okay. And then this one's going to be more the same. So output hydrogen, input hydrogen. Okay, so now we have our two set up. So what we do is we take this and then we skip one and go here. It's going to collide with another object. What does it matter? Oh, come on. Why is that one not working? It doesn't matter. Do I have to go around and get rid of all these short inputs? I think I do. Oh, and then we do that. Bullcrap. You know what? It's a good idea, actually. That's a blessing in disguise. So go around, delete all these machines. Just as long as we don't delete our originals over there that we have already set up. The ones with the two inputs. So these two here. Okay. So then this one would be next. Yep, and it works too. Okay, then we just go around and we place them like this. So every other one. Like I said, all we need is a bit of hydrogen just to get the system started. It's like a pull start mower, you know. Once you get it going, it's going. It's a pretty complicated system as well. And I need to make sure it works before I blueprint it. So that's what we're going to do. And then we can make tweaks. Okay, so now that one's set, now we take the other one. And we set that one up. We could set it like that. Look at them bend. I like that they auto-detect. It's pretty cool. That they will try to snap to a belt if possible. That's fairly nice. So then we're going to input these, input those, so that we have them. I think we have everything set up. We got the outputs and the input, output. Wait a minute. Okay, I just noticed something. This belt is backwards. Wait, no it's not. This is pulling hydrogen off the line. Oh. Okay, well, there's our first problem. We should be able to fix it though. Pretty easily like that. Yeah, I forgot we had 2 outputs and then 1 input. Maybe I should switch the inputs and outputs. We could absolutely do that. That wouldn't be too hard. Okay then. So now all we gotta do is get this started. We just gotta get a pull started. So let's get the oil coming in. Local demand. So there's all of our heavy oil coming in, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna local supply the hydrogen because we're gonna end up overdoing it. We need to get the oil coming in first, and like I said, I need to make sure the system works before I even think about it. Yes, I did swap the inputs and outputs and stuff. So that belt broke apparently. Hold on, let me redo that. It does not want to go straight at all. Let's remove this then. There we go. Yeah, something ain't right. Yeah, when I was redoing this, I had trouble actually placing that. See, I'm just wondering if yeah, that's the one I need right there. Okay, I need that connection point. Right, we can go one more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Alright, we've got our oil. Oh, we don't have a way to get the oil down to it, does it? Nope. Okay, so that's the other thing, is we need oil. Oh. It's like, what the fuck? I forgot to reverse all the belts on this. So it's just putting it back from one belt. It's putting it just back again. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that makes my eyes water. That's funny. I was so dumbfounded by, like, what the hell? Okay, let's get that fixed up on all these. That's gonna be fun. Okay, problem fixed. That was funny. It was like, my brain just went, what? Anyway. Okay, so we got the heavy oil, and like I said, all we need is a bit of hydrogen to get the system going. So, I guess we're gonna see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There. Just need a bit more. That's starting to go. And now I'm out of hydrogen. Yeah, the system's going. It's getting there. Yep. We're starting to produce more hydrogen than we need. Okay. Keep on going around the circle. We're about 2/3 of the way there. Just need to, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yes, it's working. It's working. Oh, it's so good when you create a factory, especially in games like this. You create a factory that you're not really sure is going to work, so you kind of just waiting around to see if it works, and then it starts working, and you're just like, oh, that's awesome. Yep. Just 2 more machines, that's all we need. Yeah, it's like all it needs is a bit of hydrogen to get it started. And you can see that the outer ring is not full of hydrogen yet, but it's going to start filling with hydrogen. Even though this is taking. Once this fills up, then it'll be a little bit different. But yeah, we're producing energetic graphite now. And it looks like we're pulling it down from the system. Okay, sweet. The system is working like it should. And no issues. All of the machines are running. And I believe they're all outputting hydrogen. Alright, sweet. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And then I'm going to switch it over, of course, but... Create new blueprint. What's happening? Oh, it's because we're at the core. Or we're at the core, we're at the bowl. Duh. And then we move it in, and... Bam. Okay, 904 belts, yep, 32 refineries, load of those, 152 inserters, 32, one of those, okay. And we'll switch this to the energetic graphite logo. Then we're to call it ILS. Energetic graphite. And save blueprint. Now we got to get the ILS book path. I always forget how to do this. Okay, ILS book / okay. That's how we're doing it. Unless we could just drag it. See, if you could click and drag, that'd be so much easier. Okay. Actually, don't want to type it out, so I'll just copy it here. Control C. Control V. And /. I think that's how it works, right? And save changes. Okay, and there it is. Yep, there it is. Oop, there it is. Oop, there. Escape. Okay. Sweet. And now that we got that saved, wait a second, did that switch for a second? Am I just crazy? I'm just crazy, okay. But yeah, now that that's saved, now I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to using Mark 1s. Mark 1. Local demand. If we can even get any. That is. Alright. Sweet. Energetic graphite factory. Very awesome. Nice. I love it. And we're producing at full speed too. So we're the extra that we're using, as you can see, it just gets enough hydrogen to keep going. So when it outputs, it re-inputs its own hydrogen, just the 2. It doesn't input any more than 2, which is perfect. Because of that, we're actually just feeding the machine its own product. But because of that, we're not overdoing it. And then that extra either ends up in another machine somewhere, or it ends up being outputted. Oh, that's a perfect system. I like it. Anyway, Now that we've wasted the entire episode building one singular factory, pretty much, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. We did get accomplished what I wanted done, and we are producing what we need and stuff like that. So that is really awesome. But yeah, I do think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess I'd say a goodbye.